Hello and welcome to the corner. I'm the Fossil Gas. I'm joined by my fellow Albaster Savages. Jack, not Jack. Willet Forge. He can't decide who he is.
I I hate you, Andy Serkis. I hate you so much.
That is this his directorial debut? Because this is not a good first impression. Moonshock.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Pterodine Mantis.
Well, I, for one, think the upcoming Animal Farm movie looks delightful.
Yeah, but kids will love it, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
And this week's special guest, Sora Luna,
Hello. Good evening.
who was just tricking her dog into eating something, but not what you think.
I swear it was not poison.
Yeah.
That's not what they were thinking. All right. So how are you guys doing?
Hey, I'm alright.
Survived the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. What happened the last 2 weeks?
We are transitioning
Oh dear.
owners at work.
Wow, everyone at work has to transition.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah, I might quit. No, no job's worth cutting your dick off.
No.
All right. Well, let's start with our first article, where we'll once again see that the left just doesn't understand what rights are. Oh, hi, son.
Hi, James Scully.
Hi, son.
Hi, Bryson. Hi, Terry. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Son.
Hi, Brando. Hi, Bo Potato.
Do you have a right to the labor of others?
Hi, Ron.
No.
And they spelled
Yeah.
labor wrong.
Jack, I think you're going to find the answer is yes, you do. That's what the whole article is here to prove.
So wait, the author isn't even going to bother trying to shy away from the fact that having the right to others' labor is most definitely slavery.
Well, we'll
Oh
find
no,
out.
but it's the good kind of slavery, the communist kind of slavery.
Yeah, the kind of slavery that Andy Serkis would make a kids movie about. An argument we hear all too often from people on the right is their claim that if a particular thing requires the labor of others, then it is not a right. This is a point that we see made from lowly grunts on Twitter all the way to esteemed right-wing figures such as the president of the Libertarian Institute, Connor Boyack. Has anyone here heard of Connor Boyack?
No,
No.
No.
Yeah.
it's probably
It's
some
been-
psychology thing.
It's been...
I've never even heard of the Libertarian Institute. I've heard of the Mises Caucus.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's
this is
only through
probably British.
Mentis Wave.
Yeah, exactly. I know everything I know about libertarianism is because of Mentis Wave.
If you go by the way they spelt labor, then it's probably a British person writing this. So it's probably an English organization that they're referring to.
Yeah, the Ministry of Libertarians or something.
Yeah, something like that.
It's been repeated so many times over the years, and while it is a very silly argument for reasons I shall explain, I actually enjoy seeing it in a way, as it's a perfect encapsulation of how right-wingers don't think about anything they say before saying it.
Really?
Reactionaries will usually make this argument in discussions about whether or not healthcare can be considered a right.
It cannot.
Popular figures on the left, such as Bernie Sanders, will frequently argue that healthcare is a right, to which conservatives will respond by saying that since healthcare requires others' labor, and according to them, universal healthcare requires not paying health workers. I've never heard that argument.
No.
No, we're arguing that to require the labor of others without their consent is slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it comes down to if you have a right to like medical care, what if no one wants to provide it? Then that's the problem. That is the issue. Not that you shouldn't pay doctors. It's just that if no one wants to provide medical care, the only way it can be a human right is if you force them to do it.
Healthcare cannot be considered a right. One of the most obvious counters to this sort of point is that almost everything in human society requires labor, even things we could consider rights. Conservatives might try to counter this by stating that we have a right to life, and this doesn't require unpaid labor. But this is once again not true. In order for a baby to be born, it requires the labor of the parents, and also of healthcare workers in order to make sure that the baby is delivered.
No, it doesn't. You can have a baby on your own in behind a bush somewhere.
Okay, sorry. This
What were you saying,
person
Terry?
is making a very, very stupid misconception about the nature of rights. What he's talking about when people say a right to life is what they refer to as natural rights, as in the rights that develop basically from chaos that you can find in basically any civilized society whatsoever. And it basically inscribes what you have freedoms from, as in where your rights, it's basically the nature of your rights begin where someone else's end, or something like that.
Your rights end where someone else's begin. Like your freedom to swing your fist ends at the tip of my nose, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as far as I know, humans were being born before there were, doctors.
Yeah.
Okay, the child is obviously not compensating either the parents or the workers who help deliver
Yes,
them.
the baby is absolutely compensating the parents by being like, the whole point of the procedure is to create this life. Its existence is the compensation.
Yeah.
Uh,
And even if you wanted to be cynical about it and say, oh, well, life isn't worth anything, then at the very least, you could make the argument that the child provides for the parent in their elderly years.
Nah, pay up, Junior.
Get a job.
Yeah. Who helped deliver them or care for them while they were in the womb. This type of thinking from the right becomes increasingly more difficult to defend when you consider that, in order for rights to function as rights, there needs to be a body that is able to guarantee and enforce said rights. No. that once again, that's not how rights work. Again, to take the example of a right to life, the only way in which this right actually means anything and functions as a right is if there is a given social body, such as a government, that guarantees this through policies such as the criminalization of murder.
The government passes an agreement not to infringe upon your rights. The government does not create rights.
Like, you have a right, it's just that, there's sort of a social contract with the government that they will protect your right by criminalizing murder and stuff. You can argue that you have a right to life in the abstract, but the only way this actually translates is if there's a social body capable of ensuring this. Even something like property rights. The only way in which property rights can be enforced is through a state that enforces these rights and punishes theft, among other things.
No. You can just shoot burglars. If someone tries to steal from you and you shoot them in the face, you've just defended your property rights. That's fine.
Yeah, you can enforce it yourself.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of... Oh, and here we're going to find out what philosophy the author does take seriously.
Oh, here we go.
I'm reminded of the prominent 18th century philosophy, the Marquis de Sade, who very famously argued against notions of property, despite being an aristocrat, by saying that all property is grounded in theft, and yet we punish theft on the grounds of it being a crime against property. And I'll just, for anyone who doesn't know, Marquis de Sade is where we get the word sadism.
It is.
Because he thought we should be allowed to murder, rape, and torture without punishment.
Yeah, isn't he the guy who wrote like 100 Nights of, or 100 whatever of Sodom?
Yeah, he was a freaking sexual degenerate who thought that it's perfectly okay to, like, murder and rape and all that shit, because that's just, like, how mankind is.
Yeah.
And this is the philosopher that we are bringing out as an example.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Laura. Well done. Thank you.
He's literally where we get the word sadism.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, regardless of anyone's perspective on this, you still need a body, such as a state, that is capable of guaranteeing property rights, in order for these rights to exist.
Oh, and Jack, Green Badger put 120 Days of Sodom as the name of the book you were trying to think of.
Oh, thank you.
Not the movie 120 Days of Sodomy. If someone breaks into your house and throws you out, claiming the house to be theirs, there's no way for you to counter this unless you appeal to some state agency, such as the police.
Burn down the house. Make sure you seal the doors from the outside. And if they jump out a window, shoot them.
Yes, there are many ways for you to counter this. Appeal to some state agencies, such as the police and the law of a state that guarantees property rights. Now, I have seen people on the right try and counter this by saying that the police are a service, and therefore not a right in this context, given that they are paid for. But this argument makes no sense for a number of reasons. For one thing, it would lead to the obvious counter to their points about healthcare not being a right, since even in systems where we have universal healthcare, doctors and healthcare workers are still paid. Furthermore, even if we take this point at face value, it doesn't change the fact that the enforcement of property rights requires the labor of others. Not just the police, although that example is applicable here.
No. I still say that if someone tries to steal from you, you don't need anyone else. You can just shoot them in the face and then they'll probably stop stealing from you.
Yeah, I mean, basically the only reason we have police is so, breaking into someone's house isn't always the person gets shot.
Yeah.
And so anarchy doesn't break out, because you're going to end up tit for tat. And that will break down.
Well, the only way you can have civilization is if it's not every man for himself. And so you do need some sort of governing body to keep everyone in line. But I think we have
social
too much
contract
at the moment.
Because people can enforce these things on their own. You probably just don't want everybody doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
At this point, I would reiterate what I said previously. That's what reiteration means. How even the right to life itself.
Deja vu all over again.
Call me repetitive, but I'm going to be redundant here. Right. How even the right to life itself can only be guaranteed when there is a body that is capable of guaranteeing this. If you are stranded on a desert island, you can argue that you have a right to life in this abstract, but this can only be guaranteed by a body that is greater than you as an individual. If someone or some group violates your right to life on this desert island, there's little that can be done without a means to enforce this right. Furthermore, the enforcement of this right would once again require the labor of others. I mean, if there are any heavy rocks, then,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the author is being reductive about what the right to life is. The right is that you should be able to defend yourself.
Yes.
Your ability to defend yourself. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to live. It's not magic. It doesn't that's not how it works. The right is that you should
put the idea in my head. I want to see someone sue cancer because it violated their right to life, because it put their life in danger.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel sorry for the lawyer who has to represent cancer.
Hey, there are lawyers that would do it.
Yeah, sure.
It'd probably be Ben Crump. And like, the thing that I always think of with things like this, like you don't have a right unless like the government like gives it to you basically. Okay, so my Second Amendment right. Where's my free gun?
Yes, I've seen someone make that argument on Twitter,
Yeah.
where they were
But
like talking about the healthcare being a human right. He's saying, no one's going to take your guns away. He's like, I'm not scared that you're going to take my guns away. I want my free gun.
yeah. But just because they're not giving out free guns, that doesn't mean we don't have that right.
Yeah,
It's just that the government doesn't interfere with it, or it's not supposed to, at least.
Yeah.
yeah.
My brain's a little tired tonight. What is the thesis of this?
That
What
you
It's
do
a
in fact-
medium article. There is none.
No,
Okay.
the basic thesis is you do in fact have a right to the labor of other people.
Okay.
Yeah, that you can have rights that
Where is she going?
yeah, that you can have rights that involve, making people do things for you.
Yeah,
It's, I mean, because she gives this this example of a desert island, right? And I think she doesn't understand that a lot of this right to life thing which is not really entrenched in law. Not in the way this is more philosophical leaning. It only applies if you're talking about right to in my point of view, right to life if you are in a society where you are volunteering to be put into it. Because if you don't like it and you remove yourself from that society into another, then that's going to change the definition.
We live in a society.
yeah.
You can remove yourself if you don't like the way they define it, I suppose. In one way or another, some in a more permanent way than others.
Yeah. And another thing is, like rights are universal, because if going by this definition of rights, then, if you go to, some third world country, you no longer have a right to life.
Yeah.
Now, you do have that right. It's just not all governments respect it.
Yeah.
Because rights are things you're born with, not things the government gives you.
Rights are inherently negative. They are a freedom from something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a thing on Twitter where someone was saying that if the government set up a department for wiping people's asses, within 10 years, people would say, well, without the government, who would wipe our asses? Like,
Yeah,
those,
pretty
like,
much.
people think they can't do anything without the government just because the government currently does it.
There are many things in society that require the labor of others. All rights require it if they are to actually mean anything and function as rights. Even things that conservatives would take for granted. Perhaps they might try and counter some of the points I mentioned, such as the point about property rights, by saying that it is a service and not a right. But this is just an example of moving the goalpost.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. I'm
He's
confused on this one.
he's trying to defeat this straw man, Jack.
Hey, how sad is it that the straw man is winning?
The core argument made by the right in this regard is that we don't have a right to something like healthcare because it requires the labor of others. In order for conservatives to be logically consistent here, they would have to say we don't have a right to property or even life itself, since both of these require the labor of others in their maintenance and guarantee as rights in the first place.
What the hell are you talking about? Maintenance? You don't have a right to have your property maintained. You don't have a right to have your lawn mowed.
Like I said, once again proving the left doesn't understand how rights work.
No.
Me being alive is not, and just like being out in the world, it does not inherently impinge on someone else's right to be alive. There, you have to take positive action to put yourself in a position where you are taking advantage of another person's right to existence in some way. For all of these other things, like going to the doctor, hiring people, whatever it is, that is as in our particular country, right? In this part of the world, there is a contract in place to protect both people from crossing boundaries, right? Usually there should be. And I suppose they're saying, well, without that in place, what? It would be total abuse or what?
I mean,
Okay.
like I said, we'd still have the rights and we'd still be able to enforce it. It's just that it would probably be a lot bloodier and more chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think that a lot of rights can be reframed in the context of you have the right to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Right, Johnny.
Objections made by the right to examples that I've given, such as them appealing to claims of the police protecting property rights being a service. Once again, this is your argument. I haven't heard people on the right make this argument. Are nothing more than moving the goalpost and semantic word games. Again, the initial claim made by the right is that if something requires labor, it cannot be a right. This would logically mean that no rights exist since all rights require labor in order for them to be enforced as rights. Not only this, but it completely blows apart their objections to treating healthcare as a right. Despite the claims made by people such as Ben Shapiro, doctors still get paid.
His wife's a doctor, you know.
Really? What?
Yeah, he doesn't mention it much, but it's true.
Someday he's just got to write a book called My Wife the Doctor. Right. Having a system that treats healthcare as a right doesn't entail that we don't pay doctors for their work at all. Who makes this argument?
No one. No one
It's
is.
not- It's not that they won't get paid. It's the fact that they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
This is, like what's it called when the government takes your property but gives you money for it?
Eminent domain.
Yeah, eminent domain. Sure, they give you money for it, but you still have no choice in the matter.
Yeah.
Your rights are still being violated.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is nothing more than an absurd lie on the part of people such as Ben. This is just another example of the frankly absurd levels of ignorance that undercut all right-wing arguments. On the off chance that someone on the right objects to what I'm saying here, I would simply ask
We
them
don't
for...
object to anything you're saying, mostly because you're not saying anything. You're not saying anything that anyone on the right has said.
I would simply ask them for any examples of rights that can be enforced without the labor of others. Freedom of religion.
Yeah.
But what labor of others do you need to pray?
Yeah.
Well, you need the labor of God. He has to be actively listening to you.
Yeah. God is gonna sue me.
There are cases where people have sued God. I've tried to take
There's a
God.
movie about that, actually.
Yeah.
Freedom of
Fisherman,
speech.
I think.
There are tons of rights that don't require the labor of others. They might say something like free speech, but even in this instance, the only way free speech functions as a right is if there are institutions capable of defending free speech rights and punishing individuals or institutions that attack free speech.
Like,
If I'm on a deserted island and I say nigger, then I have the right to do that, and I don't require the labor of others to say that.
The entire purpose of this thesis that the author is presenting is because the government defends your rights and the government does so at a non-zero cost, then somehow that means that you are indebted your rights to the government, which is just and I am doing this author a service by phrasing their argument better than they could ever hope to do.
Okay.
yes.
And how often is the government the thing that violates your rights?
Yeah,
Such as-
exactly.
Not
such as-
once. In all
such
of
as-
recorded history, it has never happened.
Such as free speech or Second Amendment or,
The
Zero
government
time.
is so shitty at protecting your rights that it actually tells you what rights it's not going to violate and then violates them.
That's okay. As you can probably understand, this once again requires the labor of others. If we really wanted to take the argument that something requiring labor cannot be a right, then the logical conclusion that people on the right would have to embrace is to say that children don't have a right for their parents to take care of them and feed them. The reason I bring this specific example up is that this was an argument that was made by right-wing libertarian hero Murray Rothbard. Again, I haven't heard of this guy.
I have actually heard the last name Rothbard before.
Yeah, I've heard the surname. I didn't know his first name was Murray, but I've heard of him.
He very infamously argued that parents shouldn't be obligated to feed their children, as it was an act of forced labor, the same objection the right makes against treating healthcare as a right. Yeah, and
Why are you having children?
Yeah.
Why are you keeping children? Fine. Go through the pregnancy, have it, then just drop it off somewhere. Don't keep it.
And-
Okay.
but the thing is, like, I consider myself like partial libertarian, not fully, but
Yeah.
like I think in this case, like something like, you know, having a baby, you sort of surrender some rights, including, you know,
Yeah.
the right to not take care of the baby.
I think
same way-
everything is absurd if you take it to the extreme. So yeah, obviously you can't just have 100% freedom to do anything you want. That doesn't really
Well,
function.
and we're also not considering the possibility that maybe this author might be taking him out of context somewhat.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
Yeah, like I read what the link is, what the thing is linked to, and it actually brings up a good example. It's like, if, you know, two parents and their child are in like a car wreck and the parents are killed and someone saves the child from the car wreck, is that person obligated to take care of the child now?
No.
No.
No, because it's not their child. Yeah,
And
'cause-
I would agree. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
At the end of the day, the argument made by the right that you do not have a right to something if it requires the labor of others is yet another example of how the right doesn't think through any of their positions. The second you actually think about this argument, it immediately falls apart. But I guess the right doesn't have such lofty standards when it comes to thinking through their positions.
Oh dear.
Oh, one of the
Does
comments.
the right make this argument?
Of course
No,
it doesn't.
I haven't heard a single argument that the right makes in this article.
It
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like saying that you don't own the right that don't own the. I feel like wouldn't that be a little bit opposite?
Hmm?
Like make sure everyone like you. I don't know. Again,
the
sorry,
first-
I apologize. I still think it's so poorly written or explained that I'm struggling with understanding this one. The first time for a Medium article.
Yeah.
The first comment, this was very deep.
Oh yeah.
I'm 14 and this is deep.
What are you talking about? This is
yeah.
deep.
I never thought about it this was. What really
Yeah.
is the right to anything if we made it all up?
This is almost
Bobby's
as deep
mind
as the
was
lyrics to
blown.
Suicide is Painless.
I'm guessing that this is like Seth Rogen's pen name.
Yeah.
That's
Tear
loves-
as deep as a puddle. Yeah.
the right loves the military, so let us try this argument. Do I not have the right to be safe in my country from foreign invaders? No. No, you don't. In order to guarantee that right, does it not require the labor of soldiers and sailors? That's not one of your rights, though.
No.
They just don't get it. All right. But at the end of the first article is the first game, and that is Sad Lib's Double Prompt Edition,
Ooh.
where I take four
Second best
headlines.
game on the show.
Yeah. Where I take 4 headlines from Medium, take out 2 words, and you guys fill in those words Mad Lib style, and the chat votes on which one is best. Alright, so, Jack, I need a person possessive.
What's the name of that senator who had his like head knocked around and all of a sudden he made like slightly more sense?
John
with
Fetterman.
Fetterman?
John
Yeah.
Fetterman. John Fetterman's.
That's it. Okay, Moon, I need an adjective.
Naked.
That was quick. Are you naked right now?
Yes.
Don't ask.
Wait, mine
Wait,
said possessive.
be
Doesn't that
naked?
mean there's an apostrophe S?
All right.
You almost fucked it up, didn't you? It's your own prompt.
No. I think it was on purpose. He was hoping you didn't notice. He wanted it to look stupid, so you didn't win.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Terry. All right, Terry, I need a type of person, plural.
Feminists.
All right, let's see. Sora, I need an organization.
ADL.
All right. Do the ADL so it fits better. All right. Okay. Let's see. Moon, give me a specific place.
Oh, how about the Lincoln Memorial?
Okay.
Because I figured that your mom's house is going to be too too ubiquitous. Because it could mean anybody.
You could say it's a specific person's mom's house.
Yeah. Jack's mom's house.
Can I change my answer?
All right, Terry, I need an adjective.
Oily.
Naked and oily. That's going to be good. Lincoln's mom's house. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Now you fucked up.
Let's see. Sora, give me a transitive verb.
What would
That's a verb that you do to something, like push or,
and enjoys? Would that work?
No, that's not something you do to something.
More like an action, like push or kick or shove, that sort of thing.
Somebody has an idea in chat. Defenestrate it.
Oh, I like that. I if I can.
No, don't choose one that's too wordy. Choose something that's simpler.
Fondle. Fondles.
There,
Fondle.
that's
Yeah.
better. Fondle
Sorry,
is good.
Starlit Misfit. I was not allowed to use your. Thank you.
Fondle works.
Look, I'll put it to you this way, Sora. If Moonshock agrees with your opinion, don't use it.
That's a good point. But I do have to counter argument. If he suggested in chat, don't use it.
Well, we picked it. Fondle.
Fondle is good. Tyr is right in this case. Fondle is good. I don't know if it will win, but it is, from what I can tell, good.
I just
think that's
feel
considered
like
hate speech.
after this show, I'm gonna have to sign up for an English course. Obviously, I need to go back to school.
I think Jack needs to go to jail for hate speech for saying those horrible words.
Would you
Yeah.
like to know what defenestrate means, Sora? It basically
Throw
means
someone out
throws-
the window.
Yes, throw
that
someone out the
that
window.
word I know. It's transitive verb. That was the problem. I have to.
Jack, I need a type of person.
Well, Jew would be too obvious. I'm going to go for the classic Negro.
There you go.
Why not just say the real word that you want to say?
Well, no, I would say nigger, except that Negro is funnier than nigger.
Yeah.
It can be, depends on the
The
context.
victim.
It's old fashioned, so it has a little class, you know.
Yeah.
You can hear a little piano
It's
ditty in the background.
it's like something you would hear from like an old informational movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Selling
what
to
was
the
that?
Negro.
Selling to the Negro.
Yeah. Yes, there is an instructional video out there called Selling to the Negro, where it tells you, like, if you're a salesman, like, how do you sell things to black people?
And there's also the very informational song, There's Nothing Like a Watermelon for a Hungry Coon.
I mean, that's not funny.
All right, so let's see. Jax. John Fetterman's desire for the Lincoln Memorial is rooted in manifest destiny.
I like that. That's very good. That works well.
He wants the entire memorial or just a little bit of it?
Just a bit.
It just reminds me of Dr. Doofenshmirtz wanting the tri-state area.
Yeah.
Let's see. Moons. Some naked women / oily men's sexual relationships have issues.
Oh. Which would you rather have, a naked woman or an oily man?
They prefer to be called Italians.
I was going to say, I was tied between oily and greasy, so I think greasy might have worked better.
Greasy.
Let's see. Terry's. No, feminists are not more likely to fondle sick wives.
Oh my god. You got my vote.
It depends if they're male feminists. If they're male feminists, they're absolutely
Oh,
more
yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
That's true.
I owe the Guido. Good one, Cave.
All right, and Sora's. Over 200 volunteers for the ADL are threatening to quit over its anti-Negro policy.
Oh,
Wow. Based ADL for once.
I think George Terry.
So it's not supposed to be something that's actually real. So.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I know.
If you had gone with Jew, I might have told you to come up with another one because it wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah, I think I found my winner here.
Yeah.
Sorry, we have an anti-Negro policy.
We even need to vote.
All right, so give me a sec to make a poll, so check which is best.
So the true Israelites they're
Yeah.
not.
What is it, the Black Hebrew Israelites or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ADL does not stand for that.
Yeah. Wow, somebody voted for Jack.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Mine
Yeah, it's because it would have gotten more, except that somebody gave a terrible yellow prompt.
What, would you rather have had your mom's house?
Probably.
That probably would have been better. John Fetterman's desire for Jack's mom's house.
See, it would have been better. Everyone's laughing.
Yeah, it would have been better.
Yeah, Sora's got 71% of the vote.
Okay, but for next week, Frosted, save me the specific place, and then we can do Jack's mom's house.
Yeah.
That'll be like the one time it does not work well.
Yeah, put a paper clip on that one right there, so we'll get it next time.
All right, Jack's dad's house. All right. And we have 31 viewers, but only 13 likes.
You bastards.
Kindly stroke that thumbs up button.
There you go.
Stroke the thumb,
Gently.
everybody. Sora says
Yeah.
so.
We're gonna put peanut butter on the thumbs up button.
Oh, gross.
Fondly.
All right.
Well, you do that, and I can
You
guarantee you that
nasty.
my dog will go and start licking it because she loves peanut butter.
I bet she does.
Oh, she absolutely does. She will lick the fuck out of that thumb.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, I think we can end the poll there with Sora at 68%.
Oh, it was almost 69. It would have been
Yeah.
more appropriate. Damn
What
it.
the hell?
So whoever voted for Jack ruined everything.
Yeah, somebody go make a burner account and vote for Sora just so we can get it up to 69%. What did I do, Johnny? Shit.
It's at the same time.
2 dogs at the same time.
There you go.
Oh.
All right. And now for our next article, there's been a lot of hubbub over AI, and some people don't like it. But I'll give you one guess who's most affected.
The Jews.
Women?
Women.
Gotta be women.
Gingers.
Why women in politics are paying the price for AI's worst edges.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh.
There's
But
nothing
who's-
wrong with edging to AI if that's what you're
I'll
into.
give it like
Yeah.
women sure like that edging, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like deep fakes and there's some horrible things, but how there are enough pretty ladies in politics where I can kind of understand why there is like very little good looking men. So the problem is you need to get rid of the the ugly old guys in politics, get some hot guys in there, and then we will even out the playing field. Then everybody will have deep fakes, and
There you
then
go.
nobody will be excited for it, and everything is okay.
Well, I mean, that would
I
be
don't know,
really easy. You just-
I think that we could solve this problem very easily by banning women from politics.
I mean, that's another.
Yeah,
I would not be
it's for their own
against that.
good. It's for their safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Internet safety, people.
Well, and I would also go as far as to say only women that have their heads screwed on the correct way should be able to vote too.
Well, I mean, there's not enough of those. Let's just ban them entirely.
I will never get to vote again. Thanks.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I mean, you are Canadian, so we have to remember that too.
Mm.
I don't know. I
Hunters.
think I for one think that we should ban all Canadians from voting in American elections.
There you go.
Okay, I will agree with that. Fine.
I'm fine with it being landowners only, or net taxpayers only, or something like that. To get to vote. I don't think it should be divided down gender lines, as funny as it is, but I do think you should have some sort of commitment
like-
to the country. To
Yeah.
I like landowners. I
Yeah,
like
that works.
that.
I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I do
Same.
like the policy that the ADL apparently has.
Yeah.
Careful
Yeah.
now. In a few years, they're gonna be voting Republican.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kara Hunter's encounter with a malicious deep fake during a heated electoral campaign is not only eye-opening in its own right, but also plays up a very unsettling reality of our current society.
Who's Kara Hunter?
I don't know, some bitch.
Author of the Sunday Times best. Whatever. Don't care.
We have created an environment in which technological advancements are outpacing our ability to maintain empathy for our fellow human beings. And as such, women continue to suffer disproportionately from the significant divide
She's
between
Irish.
these two differing areas of advancement.
Hi, fat girl.
Hunter's experience took place at an event that should have been a safe, celebratory occasion, her family's birthday celebration. It was her whole family's birthday?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty convenient to have it all on the same day. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just moments before receiving the disturbing message, she was surrounded by loving family members and experiencing the type of positive emotion that comes from being surrounded by one's family on a birthday.
I just like the implication that the disturbing message was that she was surrounded by family members.
Yeah.
Usually something happens when you're dead.
Depending on the family members.
Yeah.
That's okay. However, in an instant, she was thrust into a horrific and traumatizing situation that she had no control over nor anticipated. It very clearly illustrates...
You didn't ask for this.
Oh, it took me a sec.
Yeah.
And then suddenly...
There it is. You're a Nazi.
Ouch. Damn.
Well, I'm surprised that's not used as a meme for, like, when, you know, the left calls everybody Nazis.
Yeah.
Just the, and suddenly you're a Nazi. It very clearly illustrates how quickly the public can turn against a woman in the public eye who becomes the subject of an abusive online attack, replacing the warmth of family with fear and anxiety. That this can happen to a woman who has previously achieved success in politics, as such, should serve as a strong cautionary message that despite having made significant strides in achieving success in politics, women will not always have adequate protection from the toxic environment created by online abuse.
Hey, here's an idea. Maybe if you are so thin-skinned that online words bother you, maybe
It's
you
not,
shouldn't be in politics.
It's not words. It was a deep fake porno vid.
Yeah. Apparently, it was like hers.
I won't lie. That's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, this one is actually a little bit more serious than some of the other stuff.
Bro, is she the one that got that thing going where people are that they made it illegal to do like those kinds of things for real people? Is that what started that?
I'm not sure.
She's in Northern Ireland. She's an MLA in Northern Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah, but like women have the same protections that men have. Like, if you think they need extra protection, then say so.
Well, I think it's just that women are just generally more likely to
be
receive
targeted.
that kind of
Yeah.
attention. Like, there's not as many women who would be interested in deepfakes of like men as
Yeah.
there are men who are interested in deepfakes of famous women. I think it's just
and women in these kind of positions we're still using sexuality, sexual violence, whatever, this kind of stuff as a way of publicly shaming, which is what was basically here. They were trying to destroy potentially destroy a political career before it started. And yeah, like Terry said, she is in the demographic that's most likely this is going to happen to.
I think it's
so
just
like-
men and women are different in what they find sexually appealing, and there's going to be far more interest in female, like a deepfake of a female than a deepfake of a male, just because of that difference in what the different sexes are attracted to.
Well, I mean, is it going to be like they're more interested in deepfakes of women, or they're more interested in pornographic deepfakes of women? Because you can make deepfakes of men that, you know, are just non-pornographic and just, you know, ones that make them look awful.
And usually in these cases, they use it because society is still using stuff like the idea of you being somehow outed as in sex work or anything. That is a huge shameful stigma. And this is not to prop up people saying, oh, it's you should have no shame for this. But for someone who is a private citizen, who their background is not in this, you know, and you want them to go away, well, what better way than releasing a sex tape or photos or audio or something to show them that, ooh, they're a bit of a deviant. This is a religious country, or they have more of a morality to their politics or whatever, that, you know. So that is where to use the word they probably will use, violence towards women's coming from in this particular case.
Somehow I get the feeling we're going towards the eventual Dune thing where we ban all the thinking machines. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll have to do research to see just how offensive this material was.
I think that's a good idea. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, let's all do some research.
We are seeing women use the internet for their benefit, but I can't help but wonder if they really know how to use it. Okay, I do agree there. I do agree there. Okay. Yeah. Glad we can find these things that we agree on.
On a scale of 1 to 5, Sora, how good are your internet using skills?
B7. Purple sparkles.
It just reminds me of that video of like the black guy like acting like a caveman around a computer.
Yeah.
If not, then they will continue to be victims of all that being on the internet entails. Being able to create and post fake videos does not exist in a vacuum. Women need to learn how to respond to those videos, both personally and professionally. And that is a real challenge because there is so much misinformation available to women about how to do this.
So I think the best way that she could prove that it's a deepfake, take her top off and then say, if you look side by side, you can see clearly that this is not me.
Yeah, that's not what me 69ing a chick looks like. This is what me 69ing a chick looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody wins. All right. I think that the impression women have of being able to take back their voice is a very powerful thing. But I think that they also need to take back their power as far as the internet is concerned. Just because you are using the internet does not mean that you can't be held accountable for your actions.
I'm so confused. Where is this coming from? The usage of the internet. Do they mean social media?
No.
We need to make the internet safer, specifically for women.
What the fuck?
Because they just don't know much about the internet, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should not be able to hide behind your computer screen any longer. Women need to learn to hold men accountable for their behavior and vice versa. I don't know, people like you usually have an issue with the vice versa.
Yeah.
Women need to be able to understand how these same types of things occur through the use of technology, and they need to have the tools to address these issues when they arise. Therefore, there are many things that women can still do in order to ensure that they can feel empowered in their use of the internet, and also to protect themselves from becoming a victim of technology in the future.
Okay.
Hunter's case illustrates...
Step one, log off the internet forever. And then you'll never be...
Rip out the wires in your walls.
Here's how you take back your power on the internet. Create an OnlyFans.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Hunter's case illustrates the potency of this type of attack to influence the democratic process. Hunter was out campaigning and visible, a young woman with a bold and confident presence, and was perceived to have an extraordinarily loud voice.
Yeah,
Someone
well,
thought...
you did say that she's a woman. That makes sense.
Someone thought that her boldness and loudness were too much.
No, they're probably just being a fucking asshole. They probably had no, because she's fairly pretty, right? She's a young woman. She's attractive. I highly doubt that this was a personal attack against her politics, more so than just internet creep being an internet creep. Or just being a troll, but malicious.
I just looked it up. Yeah, she's not bad looking. Yeah.
She's just fine.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
And the crackers are a very serious business.
I'm a cracker she can eat. Right?
And you're Dr. Ted Nelson.
Yeah. If he just had his crackers, he'd still be alive.
Yeah.
All he wanted was the crackers.
I don't even remember what the hell crackers had to do with that movie.
Nothing. There's just one point where he asks his wife, "Did you remember to get crackers?"
And that was all that was remained from the movie.
Apropos of nothing.
Yeah.
It just became a running joke. All right. Let's see. Okay. The intention was not just to embarrass her, but to create a situation in which Hunter could never be elected again. The intention of the attack was to intimidate her into withdrawing from public life. The election itself was very close, with Hunter winning by just 14 votes. Looking back, it is easy to see that Hunter was close to losing her opportunity to serve her community, based on information that was put together by anonymous individuals via the internet. The ease with which manipulation can occur in this type of situation indicates how much democracy has been weakened, and how at risk are the most vulnerable candidates, for reasons that have nothing.
I know it's a surname, but seeing like every time they mention Hunter, my brain immediately goes to Biden.
Yeah. Or just a guy in general. For reasons that have nothing to do with their policy positions, but only on the basis of their gender. What stands out most in Hunter's reflections is not the destruction she went through, but rather her ability to maintain dignity despite being treated as disposable by those around her. Her dignity came from refusing to let fear consume her. Instead,
making AI porn of somebody else is really gross. That being said, politicians have shit made up about them all the time. This is a phenomena that has far predated AI.
With the exception of Donald Trump, no one has ever lied about him.
Yeah, no one ever made anything up about Donald Trump, ever.
No, this is a unique thing that only women deal with, Jack.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, instead, she channeled her experiences to advocate for change on behalf of future victims, and to advocate for laws that could protect girls who cannot advocate for themselves. This type
Here is where I would agree, because creepers will probably are using this for pedophilic tendencies, and I would agree there would be something that to look into. But for an adult that can advocate for herself, that has done a TED talk regarding this, that has done so many things, I think you're victimizing her a little bit too much here.
Yeah, for underage people, yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is the first part where it'd be like, okay, that this is where we're starting to have some real concern, but up to this point, it's just really unfortunate. It's a terrible situation for her to go through, but
the other
she's
thing
not
is,
without power.
Becoming a politician means becoming a public figure, and public figures just naturally, by the nature of being a public figure, don't have the same privacy that
Unfortunately,
private people do.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to say. It's like movie stars and other famous people. It's hard to say, well, like you signed up for this, but in a sense, it kind of you do, unfortunately.
No, they absolutely did.
Yeah.
It is a known risk when you become a public figure.
Yeah, and the best you can do is you lock down every social media that's private, and you don't release anything else. That you are only seen as your public professional persona, and that's it. But even through those clips, obviously you can take clips from promotional videos, the news, photos from your campaign, etc. And that's probably what they used, I'm guessing, in those AI stuff. But that's how you protect yourself, because they're like, well, the only place they can get these images are from these things, and obviously this is fake, and you go through that. But it's hard. It'll be difficult to prove a negative. That's not me. I didn't do this.
Yeah, right now I'm going to coin what I'll call Frosted's Law, in that if more than 2,000 people know who you are, at least one person's jerked off to you.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
Hey, call me.
Unfortunately, I have a little less than 500 subscribers.
No, fuck you.
Oh. Would cumulative views count?
Someone got a quarter of the way through jerking off to me, though.
There you go.
All right. That's this type of bravery exemplifies what it means to be human, because it comes from within a person. particularly from individuals who may not have many means to make themselves heard. This type of strength can exist in darkness without demanding recognition. However, we cannot expect individuals who have already suffered trauma to carry all the responsibility for advocating for change. Damn you, Starlet. You just had to ruin it. Right. A society that cannot recognize that a woman's right is not contingent upon her having been harmed.
What?
I feel like you have to have been harmed to be a victim of something. It has failed to understand progress. Laws are needed that can adequately address the severity of harm caused by digital technology, but there is also a need for something more softer and harder to legislate: empathy. As a society, we must change how we see women's dignity as being non-negotiable.
But they don't see it as non. Like they happily sell their dignity. Like,
Yeah.
Or rephrase it. Those who wish to maintain their dignity should have that protected.
Yeah, sure.
Or something. But that's for everybody. It's not just for women. That's the protection for anybody, right?
Yeah, but OnlyFans isn't worth $1 billion because women refuse to sell their dignity.
If you're on OnlyFans, like getting pissed on by a guy in a T-Rex costume, then you don't have dignity.
Very specific.
I hate to break it to you.
OnlyFans is the place where you sell your dignity. It's the Etsy of dignity.
Recent legislative progress in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland regarding online abuse is a step forward towards tackling this serious issue. Denmark's new legislation giving people ownership of their own likeness is also a step in the right direction.
That's cool. I like that. That was a very neat thing. But I mean, Denmark can kind of do stuff. It's so small population, But it'd be interesting to see if that gets adopted globally. That would be cool.
Can I own other people's likenesses?
Yeah.
Can you? Ooh, can you leave your likeness in your will to other people?
Can I sell it?
Oh, this is some cyberpunk shit. Love it.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I think you probably can, because I've seen like holograms of like dead people, and someone must have the rights to use the likeness.
Yeah, their estates, which would probably for a lot of them would be owned by like the label, maybe like a special. Likely. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we're entering NFT territory.
Thank you, Johnny. I accept.
I still don't know what NFTs are.
It's probably Negro something. I don't know the rest.
No, fungible tokens.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds gay.
Sora knows because she's got a couple already.
I could explain it, but it's incredibly stupid, and I still don't know why they ever caught on, because the idea makes no sense.
I don't know.
Some
well, haven't they died off?
Picture that you pay for, and somehow you get more.
I think the idea was it's like a specific instance of a picture that you own, and that's
no,
like
you don't. As with all crypto related currencies, what you own is a piece of the ledger, and in this case, the ledger is tied intrinsically to this photograph. So the photograph is the ledger, in a manner of speaking. You don't own the photograph, you own the ledger that is specific to the photograph. Or you own a position on the ledger that is specific to the photograph. Except that people think that that means literally anything at all, because you can make billions of photographs that represent all sorts of things, and you can make trivial changes to a photograph that make it look almost virtually identical, but would still be the same picture functionally, but with a different ledger.
Yeah, you could just make copies of images.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Sounds retarded.
It is retarded. It's very retarded.
Despite this
That's
progress,
sorry. Oh, go ahead.
despite this progress, legislation alone will never fully eradicate the problem of online abuse. The fact that approximately 25% of people still view the act of abusing a woman online as harmless fun means
Humongous what?
Yeah, what is considered abuse here?
Exactly.
Means the underlying ethic of society must change if we wish to eliminate the problem. It should be noted that there is also a secondary lesson or insight that should be gained from the recent legislation passed in these countries regarding women being abused online, particularly for younger women watching this unfold before them through social media. Hunter is concerned that young women will see her experience as a reason to avoid politics altogether.
No.
This fear is... And again, like pretty much everybody in politics has horrible shit said and about them.
Mm-hmm.
This fear is justified. When a woman is abused online, countless young girls around the world make the decision to continue to hide from view to avoid similar experiences.
So does that apply in reverse? Like when kids see the media lying about Donald Trump, do they think, well, I don't want that to happen to me. I'm not going to get into politics.
No, but I mean, it does, but it's a good thing, and also it doesn't happen.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. This is resulting in our losing not only individual women, but potentially all future generations of women from participating in democracy. Damn.
I just like the idea of like losing individual women. I know I had heard he's somewhere.
Yeah. While many believe that the examples we've shared are discouraging, we rest assured that there are degrees of hope in each one of them. Hunter's example demonstrates the power of an individual's action, the ability to create a ripple effect, and the astounding ability that one individual has on many. It is the belief that one will stand up for another, and again, that one individual's voice creates space for others to breathe. This isn't about politics or headlines, as much as it is about the individual who stood up to another's cruelty. The individual who, despite the many loud voices speaking untruths, chose to identify and promote truth. The person who believes that despite having been beaten down and shaken, there's a dignity to be fought for that everyone should be allowed. As the evolution of artificial intelligence takes place, the discussions related to this topic will only become more pressing. With the advancement of deepfakes, the technology utilized to create deepfakes will only improve. Therefore, the ability to lie using deepfake technology will become easier. We will experience more and more incidences of misinformation and deceptive practices on the internet in a more expedient manner, thereby causing an increasing amount of confusion as to what is real and what is synthetic. However, we mustn't let these events affect a weakening of our core values. We will continue to need laws that will protect us from these acts of deception and will require individuals of stronger character who have a belief in fairness for when the world seems unfair. I mean, wouldn't that be like a law against lying, basically?
It might be a bit difficult to enforce.
Yeah. Like are they just going to outlaw any, like, AI images of any real person?
There's a lot of AIs that actually have that safeguard already programmed into them. Like if you ask it for something involving an actual person, it'll just say, no, it can't do it.
After listening to what Hunter said, I have wondered to myself who targeted Hunter and why. Was it personal or political? Was it out of hatred for women? Was it just some random individual that finds it fun to be mean to someone else?
Could be paid.
Or they just thought she was hot and wanted to see her 69 chick? I don't know.
Or there was some guy in a different country who was paid to do it online. And this
It was
their
a
job.
from Microsoft. He's absolutely not based in India.
Exactly.
We may never be able to answer those questions. What we can do right now is figure out what we want to build in reaction to this. The reality, unfortunately, is that no person should ever have their life manipulated by other people's actions. Whether those actions are committed in the real world or online, the internet does not change how people treat other people. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I feel like, there's a big difference between people treating people online compared to real life. Furthermore, it is impossible for any democracy or country to thrive if half of the people in that democracy or country are too scared to take on leadership roles due to fear of being ridiculed.
I mean, that's not a democracy anymore, man.
Because
I just thought of the perfect proof that people do act differently on the internet than in real life. I talk to people on the internet.
There you go.
True. Yeah, same. Yeah. I know more than 2 people on the internet.
That's true. Same.
If there's one lesson that we can take away from the end of paragraph, apparently,
Okay.
Hunter's experience, it is that while technology will always evolve, it is up to us whether we use technology to be a weapon against others or a helpful tool for society. We also have the choice to treat women who step into public life with respect or ridicule. We still own that decision for ourselves.
I choose ridicule.
Yes. And of course, it's only bad when women are ridiculed.
Yes.
They never answered their question about how women use the internet. Like,
Well, I
do
mean,
women know how
that's
to?
an advanced course. They can't teach it in the course of a single Medium article.
Yeah, but we found out that they don't know how to use the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Tell me how to
trying
use the
learn.
internet. I want to know.
Yeah, I assume Sora was trying to learn, and it's like, well, no,
Yeah.
you've got to pay for an advanced course. They can't
Well,
teach
go
you
on
just over
Go
Medium
on the
article.
computer and type in internet.com.
There you go. And then make sure you got your
But
filter sets and no black
do I
people.
spell dot like DOT?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go to your web browser and type in how to use Google.
I don't
Good.
have any spiders though.
Well, with the end of the
Why
second
is it
article,
so hard?
Well, I mean,
I've heard
given your
that so
line of
many
work,
times.
Sora, that's going to happen a lot.
Yeah. And now it's time for the second game, which is for the chat only, and that is the caption contest, where I show a photo of a political figure event, and the chat has come up with a caption for it, and whichever one we like best, I'll tweet out after the show. And this one I just think is a humorously awkward wedding photo of Kyle Rittenhouse getting married.
Mm-hmm.
And him and his wife are both holding guns.
Yeah.
What is with women and tattoos anymore?
Mm.
I mean, if it's sparingly, then it's okay, but it's the kind where it's like all over the place.
For me, it's a matter of if I'm not the one having sex with her, I don't care. Like if Kyle Rittenhouse likes his women to have tattoos all over the body, then yeah, let him have it.
I guess he did have the screen in, what, 4 doors, more whores or something like that.
Does he have a mustache? I can't tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
He didn't shave.
He has a dirty upper
Yeah.
lip. He does those dirty Sanchez's.
Keith says, why do men have tattoos? I don't like tattoos on men all that much either, to be honest. But if you want one, get one. But yeah, it's not something that I particularly like.
All right,
Well, he's
I'll
not
tell you
trying to
that-
have sex with men either.
Yeah.
Also
Yeah.
true.
All right, to be fair, I will also not try to have sex with a man who has tattoos.
There you go. Equality.
Let's see. Sure.
Honestly,
We are hunting pedos. Finally, I got
You
my
got my
4th whore. Nice.
oh, why did you retract? Oh,
I didn't get a chance to read it. Let's see.
I think he made a typo. I think he's probably just going to rewrite it.
Shotgun wedding, no AR-15 wedding. In honor of JoJo.
I don't know.
What?
Is that an anime thing, Jack?
Well, JoJo is an anime reference, but I've never seen it, so I don't know what it's referring to.
Pedos made their end that day.
Yeah, and 2 more pedos met their end that day.
I don't know who Joseph Rosenbaum is.
Oh, that's one of the guys that Rittenhouse shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
The pedo, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I feel like there's a good way of like talking about the guy's forearm. You know,
Yeah.
God made woman from Adam's rib. Kyle Rittenhouse made it from a guy's forearm.
Yeah.
No, you don't have a right to my wife. So anyway, we started blasting.
I like that one.
And Gage Gross Rights, that's the guy who got his arm or
Yep,
his
that's it.
bicep shot off. And it was priceless watching his lawsuit get annihilated in court.
Yeah.
We cut the cake with hot lead.
Ooh, I like that one.
Thanks for all the advice, Mr. Tate.
We'll give you a head start.
Yeah. Yeah, and Anthony Huber was the guy with the skateboard. That was the other guy who got killed. Let's see. I crossed state lines to get married. Yeah, give it a couple more seconds.
Yeah, these are good ones.
Well, I'll cut it off there then. So, what are you guys going with?
Oh, we had the last one in. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting pedos.
Yeah.
Jack, where are you going with?
I don't know. I like what do you call it? I like the last one. I crossed state lines to get married. I thought that was pretty cool.
Who's asleep?
My dog.
Oh my god.
Hi,
That's so
Tom.
cute. Did they snoring?
Mhm.
Oh, that's adorable.
I kind of like I got my 4th whore.
That's what I'm voting for.
Yeah, I have to agree.
All right, Sora, what are you going with?
I like I cut the wedding cake with lead. I can't find it. It disappeared on me.
Yeah, I think that was Tyr.
That was Tyr, yeah. Oh, here. We cut the cake with hot lead. That's cool. I like that one.
All right, well, that looks like Starlet won. So I'll copy that down.
No,
And,
the snorer was not me, Dante.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Like, is your dog right against the mic, or is he just that loud?
No, I moved it to her face. She's
Oh.
actually right next, or she's on my lap, and so is Sevi. But she's she's closer to the mic. And Severus really doesn't snore. Yeah, Celeste does.
All right. So now for our next article, which will be a short one. We're going to find out. We're going to find out how, there's a lot of hubbub about AI, but you know who the biggest victim is?
Women?
Women.
That's right, black people.
Oh.
Yay!
Why do they keep making AI of black people?
Oh, dear
Do
God.
they?
Do they
Despite
see
being
black?
only 13% of the population.
Mhm.
No, that's not AI. That's just police body cams.
Do they see black people as cartoon characters? So this
What's
video of it,
Is this the new stop posting gifs of black people?
Digital
Yeah.
blackface.
Digital
Yeah.
blackface, that's right.
So this video of an AI-generated black woman was trending on Twitter recently. It's extremely realistic, and it's about the 3rd time I've heard of this happening now. No one, Quoting the tweet, "No one is unsettled by the fact that AI is predominantly using black women's likeness. This is disturbing as fuck to me." This one person had found like 3 different examples of black AI women on TikTok.
Well, 3? 3 is a lot.
Damn.
That's a big number. It's more than one.
True.
Two more videos were in the thread. An even scarier example is an AI-generated video of a black woman crying and saying, "It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids." Here's a video of an expert explaining what's going on. I want to see what this is. Oh, it's on Blue Sky. What do you know?
Excellent.
I'm not going to Blue Sky. Ugh.
Yeah.
I think Blue Sky is awesome. It's like a containment zone the way Tumblr used to be.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay.
Let you know.
This
I
was
have the happy
clearly
little world.
This was clearly a way to fearmonger voters into supporting the GOP's decision to make cuts to SNAP in the big beautiful bill.
I
fact
think
they
this was a response to some funny out-of-pocket comments people have made. Not for it, but okay.
I think there was a time I was trying to explain to Jack how much of a lefty faggot someone was, and the case I made was he went to Blue Sky and he stayed there.
The fact that they decided to make an AI of a black woman for this. But then why is it so often black people being used for AI in general? I think the problem is that America has this weird fetish for black people and black culture. They don't see black people as people, more as cartoon characters and mascots, figures they can look at and play with from a distance. Not human, not people. You see it all the time in media. The sassy black friend, the no-nonsense black friend, the magical Negro, the clown, etc.
Is all your media from 20 years ago?
Did these people not make their own magical
Negroes?
Negro movie?
The magic Negro.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good magic Negro.
And also, like, these are just like generic trope characters that could be any race.
Yeah.
The sassy
What about
person
the magical
known
Negro? The magical Negro kind of needs to be black.
no nonsense, the clown, you know. These aren't specific. These aren't specific to black people.
No.
Even black media gets caught up in this. Part of it is systemic racism, but another part is economic exploitation. There's limited opportunities for black people, so then you get forced to sell what the most people will buy.
Wait. It's oppression to have to sell what will actually sell?
Sure.
I was like, oh man, every business in the world is oppressed.
So is the author saying that there's not enough black people to go around?
Yeah.
So
That's why they're importing so many.
First, you don't want us to import them, and now you want us to import them. Make up your mind.
white people want to buy a caricature of blackness, so then black people are forced to give it to have some hope of a future. Now white people want to skip black people altogether with AI. All the parts of blackness they like without black resistance.
Oh.
All the parts of blackness that we like, and it's just a blank screen.
Oh no.
It's just KFC or something.
Yeah.
Blackness is more than aesthetics. It's strength, resilience. You see it in how black people make music to get through the horrors white people have inflicted on them. That was the blues a while back, but rap now. AI can't make
I know
that.
who the white are. I
Is
know
it
who
like-
the black are. Who are the blues?
They're
Isn't
the
rap
ones.
like shooting each other and like I suppose that's just gangster rap. They have other rap, but like how's that about what the white people, horrors white people have afflicted on them?
The blue people are dabba dee dabba die.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yes. AI can't make that. Yeah, it can. You can have AI make music.
Yeah.
AI can't give you Rihanna or Beyonce.
Well, it can do better than that. Make music that sounds good.
Yeah. Can't give you Michael Jackson or Prince. Or Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, can.
Or Martin Luther King Jr.
Unfortunately, yes, it can. That's why that's the bad thing.
That someone makes an AI to shoot the Martin Luther King Jr. AI.
Yeah, yes.
If that was possible, they would have done it before AI. Wait,
What?
if it was possible to make AI of these people, they would have done it before AI.
That's how it ends?
I guess so.
Boo.
I'm starting to think Elizabeth might not be the smartest person on Medium.
Are we sure this wasn't written by AI?
AI wouldn't sound this retarded. All right.
Green Badger says AI gave me Elvis singing Cannibal Corpse songs. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right,
so
but-
it literally can do this. That's what prompting is for. And sake.
But before our final game, we have another short one. This will be a palate cleanser because this is from our old friend, the one who wrote about pregnant Goku.
Yeah.
What's his name?
That looks
Drew
yummy.
Drew Kaufman. All right. And I'm not going to tell you the title. All right.
God, yeah.
It was already February when I decided to really commit to my New Year's resolution. It was simple enough. Get a beach body for summer. I tried not to assign myself a number or size. My goal was just to feel comfortable in my own exposed skin. My friend Eric told me about this diet that really worked for him. He had lost 5 pounds and a couple of $100 in a week by eating out for every single meal and only ordering fried shrimp. Every meal, no excuses. It seemed too good to be true. But if it worked for him, then it could work for me, right? After 1 week of only eating fried shrimp, I had lost a couple $100, but I actually gained 6 pounds.
No shit.
I couldn't believe it. I was committed to this diet 110% and I wasn't seeing results. That's when Eric opened up my mind. You can't eat the fried shrimp, he told me. What are you, crazy? Turns out I was doing it all wrong. I had nailed the first step of this diet. Every single meal is an order of fried shrimp from a restaurant, no matter the time of day. More important was step 2. Only eat the greasy, salty lettuce that garnishes the basket.
Oh,
As soon as I started throwing out the shrimp, the fries, the coleslaw, the cocktail sauce, and the lemon wedges, the pounds just flew off. Within 14 days, I had lost the 6 pounds I had gained the previous week, plus an additional 10 pounds on top of that, and at least several $100s. I was committed. After another 14 days of only eating the decorative lettuce leaves that chefs place underneath fried shrimp, I was down another 20 pounds, 36 pounds total, and over $2,000. I was shocked. Here I am 2 months before beach season with my ideal body, and now I'm wondering, how do I keep it off? As it turns out, losing weight is one thing, but staying healthy is a whole nother story. Staying healthy is all about a lifestyle change. We're talking about ditching the fad diet and going for a full regimen. To keep up my physique, I alternate my diet weekly. 1 week I eat only the lettuce that comes with fried shrimp for every meal, but the next week I eat everything on the fried shrimp plate except the lettuce.
Ah,
Balance.
Wow, this guy's logic just defies all mean.
this guy's a genius. I'm interested in how this plays out.
This allows my body to replenish its natural sauces and fries without gaining any money. Again, this is going to keep your body from losing too much shrimp while still keeping your net worth low.
What?
This reads like a Mad Lib. Why?
All right. Now with beach season in full swing, I am happy with the results. I look good and I feel good. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to go to the beach right now. So I earn extra cash by masturbating in front of old men at truck stops for $15 a pop. Have a safe summer, everyone.
Whoa, TMI, dude. That's some serious fucking TMI, man.
I thought that was very educational. I'm
like 69.
going to try this diet. I think it sounds good.
Yeah. So if anyone in chat has trouble taking off the holiday pounds, you know.
You should totally give him 69 of those hearts or whatever.
Yeah.
I can only do 50. Masturbating in front of old men at truck stops for $15 a pop.
There you go.
That is just ew.
I think he's undercharging them. Or maybe
Yeah.
maybe
it might
that
have
is.
it might have been written before inflation, though.
I don't want inflation involved in this case.
Yeah. It was written in 2016, so $15 went a lot further back then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right. And now time for our final game, which is Po or No Gender Edition, where I give you 3 genders, 2 of which are from the LGBTIA wiki, meaning they're 100% real, and 1 I made up, and you have to figure out which one is made up.
Okay.
And I'll even give you a short description of each one. All right. So, gender A, school doodleic.
What?
Gender related to doodling on schoolwork or your homework.
No. School doodle is when you identify as a female teacher.
Ooh, doodle.
No, that's diddleic. It's different.
Okay.
All right. Gender B, cat laseric.
Oh,
That's Johnny Hillcut.
Xenogender related to cats and lasers, cats chasing lasers, or laser cats.
yeah.
Oh,
Fire the laser.
B is real because I've met Johnny Hillcat. He exists.
Well, laser cat is of course Willett Forge.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Sora, did you? Are you talking like I'm a fire?
Fire the laser. Yes.
Okay, so you know, Dr. Akaganabus. Laser. Oh, the laser collection. That was fucking hilarious. I love that.
All right. And gender C, gator angelic. Xenogender related to angels and alligators or alligator angels.
I want this to be real. I'm voting this is real. This is me.
Well,
I
you
want
vote
to be
which one
this
is fake.
gender. None.
Yeah, you think they're all real?
All real.
Sora, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Frosted did not intend you coming on this week and was intending on having Willett Forge when you didn't show up.
Ah.
Hey, she's not monkey, okay? All right, so I'll start a poll for the chat so they can get in on it, and don't forget one of the options that they're all real. All right, so Jack, which one are you going with?
I don't know. I feel like if B was real, you would have saved it for Will showing up. So I'm gonna say B.
All right. Let's see. Moon.
All real.
All right. Terry.
Uncle Frosted, I got in trouble for showing my doodle at school.
What are you doing at
Take
school?
it after
You're
his
two.
old man.
Hey, you can get $15 a pop at truck stops. All right.
Oh.
All right. Sora?
A.
All right.
School doodleic.
Yeah, it looks like chat is leaning A. It's tied with all real with 46%.
Okay.
I come on, Gator Angelica. I need you to be real.
Why that one?
I just love it. It's been one of the better ones.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, still tied. Give it a couple more seconds, see if anyone else votes. All right. Well, looks like everybody's done.
All right.
So chat went with a tie between A and all real.
Oh no,
wait.
the tie got broken. It's
Oh,
A1.
all right. Someone voted last second. All right. Okay. And the answer is C is fake.
No!
Poor Sora.
Every time! I don't think I've ever chosen a correct one. This. I'm so disappointed.
Yes, Cat Laseric is real. That there are so many cat ones.
There are.
But like, these people want to be. Some of them want to be like little animals, right? The fairies or whatever the heck they're called, right? And so you have like cute baby gators that make the little like chirpy laser sounds that look, and they're adorable. And you're telling me they have not come up with something like Gator Angelic? This is disappointing.
And you don't want to disappoint Sora.
No.
Well,
I don't necessarily want to go to Florida, Chris, but I may have to. I feel like it's dangerous there.
I went with Angelic because there are also a lot of angel ones, and
Yeah.
and my godson desperately wants gator golf for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
The friggin' like $10 plastic gator that you golf it into its mouth.
That's
Hey, Frosted, how often do you come up with a gender and then just back check it and then find out that it was real, that it was actually a real one?
Once in a while. Like I think I did what was it, like Tetris gender or something, and that was real. Or
Yeah.
no, I think I did fidget spinner gender, and that was real.
I believe that.
That sounds right.
Fidget spinner gender. What the fuck? Seriously, dude.
All right, well, let's take a look at the flags for the real ones. There's School
yeah.
Doodleic,
Yeah.
which actually had a, for these people, it had a high amount of effort put into it.
That's
Yeah,
cute.
true.
I like that.
That took them like a whole 20 seconds in MS Paint.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, like I said, for them, it's a high amount of effort.
Oh, sorry. It would have taken me 20 seconds in MS Paint. For them, it took like 3 hours.
Jack is a savant with gender flags.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm savant gender. What do you know?
No, I thought you were that Chris Chan gender, remember?
Yeah, it's either that or
Muffin
Windows
gender?
11
Shut
gender.
up, Terry.
I
Shut your whore mouth.
I listened back to that part so many times. just the sudden realization of, oh my god, what did I just say?
That was a good one.
Shut your whore mouth.
All right. And there's the one for Cat Laseric, which, not bad. For a cat themed one, it's kind of cool.
That looks like a hoof.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Or it's like the flag of like a Nazi cat nation.
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's Nazi Pac-Man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It is. Oh.
Everything changed when the Ghost Nation attacked.
You
My
are hiding
furrier.
Inky, Blinky, and Clyde, are you not?
Good one, Keith.
Alright. But of course we also have Polar No Gender Edition, Too Retarded for TV, where we have a gender that's too retarded for you guys to think I made it up, but also too retarded not to share. Alright. And this week's gender is Final Boy Cop.
Okay then. That's
Xenogender related to being the final surviving boy in a horror movie and a cop.
I thought it was usually final girls, not final boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but those aren't a cop.
Fair.
And
I hope
this
they're at
one
least
just...
psycho cops. If they're psycho cops, I'll let it slide.
Yeah, there needs to be a psycho cop gender.
There really does. Those movies were great.
I know. Alright. And there's the flag for it, which, again, more effort than usual for them.
I like that one. This is a good flag. Well done.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely
I would
better than some.
I would change the purple, though, because it's kind of hard to see the design on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright. And now for our final article. Time to get a little bit in the holiday spirit.
Yay.
Was Rudolph a brown noser and a DEI hire?
Oh.
Oh, fuck off. Okay.
Well, we obviously know he wasn't a brown noser. The whole point is that he had a
Yeah.
red nose.
What
He
his
had been
fellow
alcoholic, but
reindeer may have said. Every December we dust off the familiar tune and sing about Rudolph, the shy reindeer with the glowing red nose who goes from workplace outcast to star employee in one night. The story is simple enough. He is mocked for his difference. Santa spots a use for that difference, and the rest of the crew suddenly pretends they always believed in him.
I will admit that I'm a little bit cynical about the story of Rudolph and how everybody suddenly changes their tune around him the second he's useful. But the whole point is that he has abilities that other people don't, and that is why he ultimately excels.
Just picturing you watching Rudolph with a bunch of kids. It's like, you're all sheep! You fools! But if we look at it like a real workplace, the whole thing feels less like a heartwarming fable, and more like classic office politics dressed up in fur and sleigh bells.
God, this guy makes everyone dry like the desert.
Picture the watering hole the morning after Rudolph's promotion. Donner stirs his oats and mutters, "So I guess this is how things work now. One bright nose and you jump the line."
Oh my
Blitzen-
god.
Blitzen lowers his antlers and gripes, "We know the route. We have the hours. We have the record." And Santa puts the rookie in charge because of a fog advisory.
Well,
Someone
to
in the
be
back.
fair, did they eat the lettuce from the shrimp cocktails?
Yeah. Someone in the back probably cracks. He is not a red noser. He is a brown noser.
Oh,
Oh.
got him.
Did they read the article about comebacks for Trump the other week?
There you go.
Another Snickers. Forget red nose. This is a DEI hire. Diversity, equity, illumination.
Oh.
Oh my god.
They laugh. They roll their eyes. And at least one insists that leadership is losing touch with the rank and file.
I would just like to point out that Rudolph wasn't notorious for crashing the plane, unlike certain other DEI hires.
This would be a better analogy if like the red nose didn't actually serve a purpose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like just
And
we have
no, it's not even that. It's Rudolph is mediocre at everything, and then he has a red nose that doesn't serve any purpose, and then Santa Claus says, "Yes, but we need to have representation of red noses on the team now for no particular reason, even though he sucks."
yeah. I mean, if anything, it's a story about meritocracy.
Yeah.
Right. It is not hard to imagine a few attempts to sabotage the big night either. A misplaced harness, a rumor that Rudolph's nose battery might die midair,
Yeah.
a passive-aggressive comment like, "Hope you know the North Atlantic crosswinds, kid."
Jesus.
Oh yes,
Okay.
that's right. Rudolph 2 microaggressions.
Yeah.
Anyone who has worked in an office has seen a version of this. The
Have
reindeer
you
cha-
seen a version of this author that you are working through your trauma by writing this stupid article?
The reindeer change their tune only when Santa makes his decision public. Once the boss praises Rudolph, the whole team suddenly belts out lines about history and glory. It is the kind of group pivot you see when a new manager gets hired and everyone rushes to act like they supported the choice all along. The irony is that Rudolph never asked to be the symbol of anything. He wanted to fit in. He wanted to work. He wanted the same thing most people in any workplace want, a fair shot. He had a skill that others did not. It happened to matter at the exact moment the organization needed it. Maybe that is the real point of the story.
Is the author trying to suggest that being black is a skill?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, but if anything, that makes it harder to see at night. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the real point of the story. Not that difference should be pitied, not that leadership is flawless, and not that the team is always noble. It is a reminder that the workplace is a messy mix of insecurity, ego, fear, and sudden reversals of opinion. Sometimes the overlooked worker becomes the essential one. Sometimes the loudest critics end up cheering hardest when the boss walks by. Rudolph did not brown-nose his way into the role. He just stopped hiding what made him useful. The others eventually figured out that the sleigh still flies only when they pull together, even if they groan about it later. If that is not a workplace lesson disguised as a holiday jingle, nothing is.
Boy, must
Well, I'm
they destroy every
inspired now.
childhood thing.
I thought that
Why
was
do
very
these people
inspiring.
have to? Why do these people have to ruin everything?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they do.
At the same time.
Oh, thank you for guiding my sleigh, Rudolph. Where's my bike? The sleigh's up on concrete blocks. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, if you're gonna make this analogy, you gotta, take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I had for tonight. So, I'll take a moment to show my co-host and guest. Jack has Games with Terry on his channel, Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And
Yay!
you're still
Yay!
playing. You're still playing Inner World with our hero
Yes,
Robert.
we're playing the Inner World featuring the lovely character known as Robert.
Don't lie. It's World 2. It's the second.
Oh yes, and Terry loves Robert. Robert is just Terry's absolute favorite character of all time.
Absolutely. I've never once complained about what an annoying little shit he is.
I'm still Team Jeremiah Hazelnut.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Hazelnut, I won't lie to you, after this last couple of years has fared fairly well compared to some of the other little
Yeah.
treasures that we've come across.
I like Jeremiah more than Robert, and I think I probably even like him more than Sadwick. Out of like those three, I think Jeremiah is the least annoying.
I think
It's
that
the,
Sadwick was by far the most annoying because he was deliberately written to be annoying.
It's the Thanos meme. Perhaps I treated you too harshly.
Okay.
Let's see. Moon has his Twitch channel linked in the description. What game that's not as good as Super Seducer are you playing now?
Still playing Icarus. I've gone a couple of weeks without playing because of what happened to Sun, but she has assured me that she's feeling better. So
Yay!
Oh,
Yeah.
what happened?
She fell in the garage and was hospitalized for a couple of days. Found out that it's related to a medication that she was taking. So they called it statin induced. Basically, it was starting to destroy her leg muscles.
Oh
And
shit!
she now needs some assistance getting up, but she's getting better. She's on a steroid regimen, and it seems to be doing the trick. So, yeah.
Wow. Glad she's doing better at least.
Yeah. I put updates in my Discord every so often. So, yeah.
All right. And Terry is also on Games with Terry,
Yes.
and he's
Who
on.
is he? Which one is he?
I'm Games.
Your games? Okay.
He's Robert.
And I'm Terry.
Yes.
All right. And he's also on Mr. Adams streams and Hammer's Minions Nights on Wednesdays. And is that all?
Yeah, probably.
All right. And anything you want to show, Sora?
I am on Minions of the Zoo on Saturdays. That is the Harry Channel's night. Typically, I am there. It's a fun night. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry's a good night. You should watch.
All right. Well, let's see. Next week. What's going on next week? We should be back at the normal time, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys then.
Hey, everybody.
See you later, guys.
Yay! Good night.
Bye.